And good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 32-6A basketball matchup. The Weslaco Lady Panthers on the road tonight, taking on the Weslaco East Lady Wildcats. Hello, everybody. Carlos Robledo, along with John Boswell, the coach on the campus of Weslaco East High School, for an always important game, especially for the Weslaco Lady Panthers, because right now they are tied with two other teams in the 32-6A for first place with a 6-1 record. For the Weslaco Lady Panthers, 6-1 for the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and 6-1 for the San Benito Lady Greyhounds, and Weslaco East coming off a victory from last Friday, Coach.
Yes, Weslaco East on a victory last week, and it'll be a good matchup here tonight, hometown on a wet, cold night. Carlos, I see our superintendent has braved the cold, and she's here, and pretty good crowd here for a girls' game.
Yeah, you know, not a lot of people here right now. We do expect this is the first game of two games. It's a 6 o'clock matchup. There is a 7:30 matchup right after this one. We'd like to also welcome our live coverage on our KWIS Facebook page for all those, everyone that is watching. Share this game. Let people know that live coverage of WISD girls basketball is on right now live on Facebook. So just getting started here. Quick shot by the Lady Wildcats underneath, rebound, and that is, I believe, Jeanette Morales with the rebound right there. Had a good game last week taking on Brownsville Rivera. She is fouled and she'll go to the line. Foul going to be called here on Brie Pena as this action just got started pretty quick. They do the jump on. Already they're taking shots, so we haven't had a chance to set up the offense. But we'll do that as we continue on, as Morales hits the first of two free throws to get things and get the Lady Wildcats on the board. We'll check the starting line. It's a little bit of a different starting lineup for Weslaco Lady Panthers, as Morales' second shot from the charity stripe, and she sinks them both. 2-0 Lady Wildcats. So let's check out the starting lineup first of all for the Lady Panthers. She's got the two seniors, Coach Giselle Fino with Emily Sines and also Brie Pena, as the Lady Panthers were in their dark uniforms, purple uniforms. Also Jada Lopez, the junior, is starting. Sabrina Cerda, sophomore, also in the starting lineup tonight. And I'm missing one more. We'll get to her, and I believe that is Leah, who is also starting. Leah Solis wearing number 14.
That's right.
For the Lady Panthers. So those are your five starters for Lady Panthers. Rebound here, Weslaco East after the first possession. And Morales takes it up strong, can't get it to go. Rebound, Lady Panthers. Now here we go, Pena, the 32-6A MVP from a year ago. Outside pass to Emily Sines, a little stutter step. That's one too many, traveling call, and it'll be Lady Wildcats basketball.
Well, both teams are trying to bring some tempo to the game. Weslaco putting pressure on. I know that's one of Coach Fino's trademarks. They use the big player to get the ball up the court.
All right, for Coach Stroman, I'm sorry, I said Stroman, but actually I meant Chris Cromer. Stroman's another coach.
Yeah.
But Chris Cromer, the head girls basketball coach for the Lady Wildcats. He's got Michaela Gonzalez. Caitlin Rodriguez is starting, I believe. Yes, she is there. Also have Janelle Tanguma, Jeanette Morales, who already has a couple of points, and Audrey Adame.
Steal right there by Jada Lopez.
Lopez with the nice quick hands, and she'll give it up to Lopez, to Emily on the right-hand side. Pass inside to Cerda, can't find the handle, and it's a turnover. Ball now controlled by the Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats wearing all white, black trim. Stolen by Pena. And here we go, Pena out in the open court. Quickly feeds up to Sines. Sines puts it up strong. It can't get that to fall. Good defense there by the Lady Wildcats. Are they able to get back on their transition defense?
Well, I know right now Coach Cromer's got to be okay with the tempo, and he wants Jeanette Morales to have the ball in her hands as much as possible.
Controlling the ball right now, this is Tanguma, Janelle Tanguma, at the point for the Lady Wildcats, closely guarded by Lopez. She'll give it up to Adame. Adame behind the back to Tanguma. Tanguma, good handling of the ball right here for the Lady Wildcats. Going up strong, can't get that to go is Gonzalez. And here we go now. Lady Panthers, Lopez looking, finding. Sines will get it. Three-pointer, no good. Battling underneath for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lady Panthers basketball.
You know, the last time down, Leah Solis, number 14, had a nice block. Looks like Kristen Padillo's trying to come in the ball game.
Sophomore Padilla now checking into the game. One of the ball handlers for the Lady Panthers. Checking in for Emily Sines. As a senior will take a breather at this point. 5:31 here, just getting started in the first quarter. Carl Schaubel along with John Boswell for those watching on Facebook. Thanks for joining us live for this pivotal 32-6A matchup. Always a rivalry game between the two sister schools. Looking for that shot out of the Lady Panthers. That one off the glass and no good for Solis. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, and it's Rodriguez who comes up with it, pushes it up the court. Morales loses the handle. Ball on the ground, and good hustle on the other end by Morales and Solis. They both touch the ball, and this will be a jump ball, and possession arrow says it goes to the Lady Wildcats.
Once again, both teams really playing hard. Number 5 coming into the game for Weslaco, Leah Cantu. Junior. Right now, it's a back-and-forth game. Both teams maybe with a little jittery in a rivalry. You never know what's going to happen.
Got to give some credit here to Weslaco East for crashing those boards and doing a good job defensively. As Lady Panthers, one of the highest-scoring teams in the district. Here's Peña inside the paint. Can't get at the fall. And rebound Adame. As just one shot, good defensive rebound here for the Lady Wildcats. Controlling the ball now, Tanguma. Going to the left-hand side, closely guarded by Lopez, putting a lot of pressure on her. Lopez has the size on her, but Tanguma, good ball handler during that possession.
This is who they want to have the ball as much as possible.
Morales, a big game last week, passes it to Rodriguez. Turnover, Lopez out front to Peña, puts it up, and it's good. First points of the game for the Lady Panthers. And Bri Peña scores 2 right there. We're all tied at deuces each team. Morales with the ball, have to cross that timeline, and they do. And Morales now will slow things down, up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a junior for this team. At 3:52 in the first quarter, we're all tied at 2. Here's Rodriguez going to the right-hand side. Wanted to go up strong, but she lost it. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover. Lady Panthers basketball.
Yeah, good and aggressive heading to the basket, but it goes off her own foot out of bounds. Back in the lineup for Weslaco, Emily Sines.
Sines, a all-district performer from a year ago. You got to put her back on the court. I'm sure she was taking off Coach Fino, talking to her. Hey, some of the things you need to do. She's one of those leaders on the court is Emily Sines.
Absolutely. And, you know, sometimes when you go to the bench, Carlos, it looks a little different to see it. Oh, I see what they're doing. Now I can go back in and execute.
All right, Sines inside to Peña. Good pass to Cantu. Drives the baseline. Count it. No. Off the glass. And they will say, yes, it is a score. She'll go to the line to shoot one and possible three-point play. Did they count the bucket officially? I thought I saw. Nope, they're going to say it's on the side. My bad. And Lopez to inbound. Padilla has it, thinking about the 3. But the good defense by Gonzalez. And they'll restart the play. Peña with it. Driving baseline. Inside pass to Cantu. Great pass. Cantu can't finish it. And ball goes out of bounds. Adame with another rebound.
Aubrey Adame doing a nice job right now on the defensive side.
Here we go, Rodriguez with it here. Morales, so far a close contest. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. A low-scoring affair at 2 each. Morales, left-hand side, goes up, lost it going out of bounds, but they're going to say it was last touch by the Panthers. It will remain Wildcats basketball. Inbound pass here for the Lady Wildcats. Adame to do the honors. Looking and finds Morales. She lost it. And it'll be Lady Panthers basketball. Low scoring so far. Morales with 2. And those were free throws. And 2 by Bri Peña. Not good shooting from the field at this point.
No. But right now, you know, there's been a lot of turnovers, a lot of defensive rebounds, not many second shots, and we're 2-2.
All right, Padilla has it. Trying to go inside. Going to go cross court. Bri Peña, baseline shot. No, not there. But Padilla, she can't find it. Point blank range. So Peña will take another shot. And Aliyah Cantu counted for the junior. Cantu is on the board, and it's now 4-2 Lady Panthers.
We talked about no second shots. The Panthers got a couple on that exchange. They lead 4-2.
Hustle plays in favor of the Lady Panthers on that particular possession. And now trying to cause a turnover, and they do, the Lady Panthers. And it'll be Weslaco's ball.
Well, they force everybody to be able to handle the ball, Weslaco does. They're very athletic, and they really get after you.
All right, so here we go. Lopez around the perimeter to Padilla. Now to the corner. Signs is there for the three-pointer. Gallant for the all-district performer for a year ago, and now Emily Signs with a three-pointer, and it's now 7-2 Weslaco Lady Panthers. Rodriguez closely guarded by Signs, and they're going to call a foul here on number 13, Emily of Lady Panthers.
Well, full court man-to-man pressure really causing problems for the Lady Wildcats.
First foul of the game for Emily. Will be on the side. Stolen by Pena on the inbound pass to Cantu, and now here we go. Signs pushes up the court at Padilla. Padilla open momentarily. Now double team, finds the open man. Pena inside the paint. Bree can't get it to go. Adan with a nice rebound here, but the Lady Panthers continue to apply the pressure on Lady Panthers. Rodriguez now with the ball. She's the ball handler. She'll take it up the right-hand side. And it's the Lady Wildcats, and Morales looking for a play. At 1:12 here in the first quarter, 7-2, Lady Panthers. Scored the last 5 points as Weslaco actually scored the last 7 points. Rebound Lopez after the shot by Morales from the outside. And now Jada looking, finds an open person there in the corner, taking that shot, air ball no good. And that was, I believe that was Padilla shooting from the outside.
Yeah, I believe the number 1, Kristen Padilla, down there right in the corner where we couldn't see her.
A little bit of a blind spot for us. Lopez to inbound, looking. Emily Signs wide open for three, and she got it. Another one for Emily Signs, 2 3-pointers in the first quarter, and it is now 10-2 Weslaco.
One of the scoreboards is really,
yeah.
Oh, there you go. And we've got the book so we can see it. But, you know, you can't leave Emily open out there for three. And that little timeout she took early in the quarter, I think, kind of settled her down, and she's been really good since she's been back.
A couple of triples for her in this first quarter. Now at 35 seconds left in the first. Lady Wildcats trying to get back into the game. Tanguma to Morales. Errant bounce pass. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, unforced errors. I mean, the high pressure will get to you, but that should have been an easy pass. We're at 26, Carlos.
Yeah, it was 2-0 Lady Wildcats to start off the game, and then Lady Panthers have reeled off. Signs another three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. Trying to get her own rebound. 14 seconds now left in the quarter. Morales has it. Finds Tanguma. The defense is relentless by the Lady Panthers. Here on the other side. Gonzalez puts it up strong. No good, and here we go, Lady Panthers. The time will run out as Emily lost track of time right there. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. It'll be 10-2 at the end of one. Lady Wildcats started off the game with a 2-0 lead, but it is now the Lady Panthers up 10-2. We're going to keep it right here during this timeout in between quarters. And talk a little bit about let's talk a little bit about the coaching. We have Chris Cromer, like I said, he's been here since the beginning.
Right, the one and only coach of the girls basketball program here at Weslaco East.
And Coach Fino has been. This is her 12th season for the Lady Panthers, and she's got 3 starters back, 7 lettermen, 31-9 overall last year, and this year tracking kind of along the same way. There is one district loss for them. It was, I don't know if it was a surprise, but they lost to San Benito, but San Benito is certainly a formidable opponent. But Weslaco High School, the Lady Panthers still looking good this year.
Well, San Benito, they've only lost 1 game. I'm not sure who that was to.
They actually lost last week to Harlingen.
Okay, and then Harlingen lost their 1 game to Weslaco.
Exactly.
So, we're in those, there's a possibility, I think, that you have a couple teams or 3 even tied for district championship. And in basketball, sometimes you go to a playoff and sometimes you go to a coin flip. Well, I don't know what's written into the bylaws.
Sometimes they have like playing games.
Yeah, you've got time in the playoffs in basketball to play a Tuesday before a Friday playoff game.
Now, this is the first game of the second half of the season.
Remember,
yes, we did the first game, Weslaco and Weslaco East at Weslaco High School. So this is the second half of the district season for girls basketball across the Rio Grande Valley on a cold, chilly night. All right, here's Tanguma handling the rock, passing it up. Morales lost it, and it'll be Lady Panthers basketball. First half was led by, or first quarter I should say, was led by Emily Signs at 6 points for the Lady Panthers. Only 2 points for Weslaco East, and those were both by Morales from the free throw line. Signs inbound. Bree, not afraid to shoot inside. There's Cantu. Cantu is so deadly from underneath the basket right there. Didn't get it to go, but she'll go to the free throw line here.
That's going to be Caitlin Rodriguez with her first foul, second team foul.
Cantu had 13 points last week in their game against Los Fresnos. Can't get the first one to go for Aaliyah. Second one pending. And gets that one.
Into the lineup for the Lady Wildcats, you have Catherine Cadriel in for Adame.
11-2 now. Lady Panthers with the lead after a slow start for both these teams. Lady Panthers have reeled off 11 straight.
Also number 23, Jamie Tanguma in for her twin sister, Janelle Tanguma, number 23 in the game.
All right. I'm just going to say Tanguma has the ball. How about that?
That's good until they both get in.
Here's Morales. Yeah, here's Morales. Closely guarded by Bree. Gonzalez. Cadriel. Looking inside the paint, or inside the arc to Tanguma. And they slow things down here. Tanguma, good ball handler around the back. Looking and going to have to give it up to Morales. So the defense is right there for Weslaco. Tanguma, Morales puts it up and scored right there for Jeanette. 4 points for her, making it now 11-4 for the Panthers with the lead.
Yeah, Lady Wildcats, Jeanette Morales, 28 points the other night against Hannah.
Peña up to Signs. Signs driving, good pass inside. Cantu couldn't find it, but it goes into the hands of Solis. And now here's Peña once again. Goes left-hand side. Puts it up with the left hand. Oh, can't get it to fall on the finger roll. Cadriel with a rebound. What an athletic move that was for Peña.
to move over to the left hand and make a shot. I mean, it was in and out.
Here we go, Tanguma. Lopez moving her out. Rodriguez has it pressured by Peña. And these girls are burning some calories tonight.
Well, and they pressure everything you do, the Lady Panthers. Every pass, every angle, they're in the lane. Great conditioning, great ability, decent size. They're a bit bigger than the Lady Wildcats.
Signs with the ball up ahead of Lopez. Lopez takes it up strong, and she gets it to go. Jada Lopez with a bucket right there on the fast break. Give the assist to Emily Signs.
Yeah, nice drive right there.
And here we go, Tanguma, 13-4 now. Lady Panthers with a lead. Tanguma trying to get by Lopez, but Lopez with a good defense. That's going to be a 5-second violation.
Right. Well, right now the Lady Wildcats are having a hard time finding any offense. Tanguma in for Tanguma. And Kristen Padilla back in for Weslaco.
Yeah, Padilla checks in for Leah Solis. And in the game now of the Tangumas is Janelle Tanguma. Another good ball handler for Chris Cromer.
Oh, yes.
Around the perimeter here, the left-hand side. Signs open momentarily. Good defense from the free throw line. Won't fall. Rebound. Cadriel, or that's Rodriguez underneath, actually. And possession arrow says it goes to the Lady Panthers on the tie-up. 5:14 here in the second quarter. Hope you're enjoying this 32-6A basketball game on KWS. Carlos Roberto along with Coach John Boswell with the call tonight. Padilla. And Padilla, yep. Thought about it, and because she hesitated, she traveled, and it'll be Wildcats ball.
Yeah, sometimes the feet move quicker than the brain, or she really had the right idea and just took that little stutter step.
All right, Janelle Tanguma handling the ball here. Lopez has been doing a good job on the defensive side. Now double team, and a timeout was called because of the double team. Good call here by Cromer, Chris Cromer, to talk and to call a timeout. So the Lady Panthers last week victorious over Los Fresnos, 61-38. And that was on a Tuesday night, but the previous week they lost to San Benito 49-46. It was a loss at the buzzer, and that was, really their only district loss. It was their only district loss. They took care of Hannah, took care of Harlingen. They barely beat Harlingen by 2. They lost to Laredo United South in one of those holiday matchups. Beat Rivera, beat Harlingen South. Really the only, like you talked about, the only 2 schools that are giving Weslaco High School any competition are San Benito and Harlingen, if you take a look at the first half of the season.
Right, and that's where they're 3-way tied with those same 2 teams. So it's going to be interesting this second half. There's 7 games left after tonight.
Yeah, they got a chance once again for another district championship. What do they won now? They've won 5 straight district championships, trying to make it 6 in a row. But they're going to have to take care of business against San Benito. And, that Harlingen game is going to be very competitive. So still a lot to be determined. Morales off her knee, but they're going to call a foul here, an illegal screen, a screen away from the play against Caitlin Rodriguez.
That's her second, Carlos. 13 foul here with 4:48 to go in the first half. Wesco has the ball.
All right, so out 13-4, the Lady Panthers in command and control of this game. Padilla. Lopez now with it, and Lopez looking, can't find anything inside. Doing a good job on Aliyah Cantu as they keep rotating a couple of players on her. And this one's going to be a backcourt violation on the turnover. And Leah Solis will check back in. And Weslaco East to inbound here. After this game, we will have the boys matchup as well. Another live game on Facebook. Approximately 30 minutes after the girls play. Got to give some time to warm up.
Right, and that'll be interesting, Carlos. Wesco East coming off a win. Wesco High coming off a rare loss.
Yeah, that's going to be something to talk about as well, as the Weslaco Panthers with 3 district losses. And the turnover here, double dribble, and it'll be Weslaco East basketball.
This is the kind of district, we're getting close to the reorganization of the districts, but you can't relax any night in any sport in this district.
Very competitive, 32-6A in football, basketball, all the other sports as well. Now here we go. Lady Wildcats finds a lane. Gonzalez off the glass. But nothing doing there. And here we go, Lady Panthers, quickly on the other end of the court. Peña, Science. They'll work the perimeter. Back out to Peña. Open man on the other side, Lopez. No go. Free off the glass. Draws the foul, should go to the line. See the foul here, it's going to be, it looks like, on Cadriel.
Her first.
First one of the game for the junior. And so to the line will be Bri Peña. Peña with 3 points in the contest. Checking in will be Sabrina Cerda. Peña, another free throw, and it's good. Count them both for the senior. And she's got 4 points in the game.
Wesco has kind of pulled back their pressure, Carlos. Looks like they're still going to play half-court man, but not full court.
15-4 is the score. Lady Panthers on top. 3:18 in the second quarter. Morales gives it up to person over there in the corner, and that is Garcia.
Rihanna Garcia.
Rihanna checked into the game. And that'll be a turnover. And it's going to be the girls in the purple controlling the ball. Lopez Solis signs inside. Peña gets the ball and puts it up so quick before the defense is there. It counted for Bri Peña.
Yeah, they're into a zone defense, and Bri Peña found the hole in the zone, and she makes a nice, easy basket.
6 points for her now. 2:43 in the second quarter. 17-14. Lady Panthers in command. Lopez surveying. Lopez going to find the open man that signs, and she lays it in.
Here's one of those runs that Wesco's famous for, and all of a sudden it's 19-4.
8 points for Emily Science here in the contest. 19-4 is the score. As Caitlin Rodriguez with the rare open shot takes it, but it won't go. Baseball pass up ahead of the court to Bri Peña. Sabrina Cerda, the trailer, counted off the glass. It's good. And the Lady Panthers now up 21-4.
You know, she got the defensive rebound, started that ball up the floor, and ended up getting the payoff on the layup on the other side. So hustle out of the big people is one of those things that was paid off by the Lady Panthers.
A little reward and some great passing on that
sure.
particular offensive play.
But what hustle out of her, the sophomore.
1:52 remaining here in the first half. It'll be halftime here coming up. We're in the second quarter. 21-4 after a slow start to the game. Solis now with it is Emily Signs inside off the wing, and count it. Emily Signs now all of a sudden has gotten hot. 10 points for her in the first half.
Yeah, Emily has 10, and you have 6 out of Bree Pena. That's 16 out of the 23.
Rodriguez now handling it. Right hand, now left hand. Trying to create something, puts it up. Good defense. Or are they going to call a foul here on, looks like Leah Solis?
That's right, Carlos. Number 14, Leah Solis, with her first foul. Third team foul for Weslaco, but Caitlin Rodriguez was shooting.
All right, so the junior to the line for the Lady Wildcats. Try to get some offense going for the home team. Makes the first of 2. We will have the boys game after this, by the way.
And Wesco East runs a little twin magic as Jamie Tanguma enters the game.
Misses the second one. And to make the score 23-5. Signs going up strong off the front of the rim, but she'll go to the line as the ball. And you got to like the effort there by Emily in the land of, all those bodies there to try to create something.
Yeah, the foul's on number 22, Rihanna Garcia.
Counted for Emily, now 11 points. She had 6 in the first quarter, and she's got 5 in this quarter. 1:11 left in the first half. Maybe a lane violation here against Weslaco, turnover. And the ball goes to Weslaco East. Padilla checks back into the game, the sophomore. And Caitlin gets the ball here. Rodriguez, Coach Cromer says, Caitlin, you handle the rock here as they call a play from the sideline. Right-hand side for Caitlin, looking, good defense. Gets by Padilla, puts it up from the free throw line, is fouled. And going to the line here will be Rodriguez once again.
Yeah, Bree Pena with her second foul, 4th team foul. Caitlin Rodriguez shoots 2, Carlos.
She was 1 for 2 from the line last time. And she'll go to the line once again with the junior. In and out on that one. Score in this one is 24-5. Weslaco High School with the lead, the Lady Panthers. Second one is good for Caitlin Rodriguez. 55 seconds here, the Lady Panthers have to work with. Up 24-6. Be halftime here. We'll have a very short little discussion and then come back with the second half. Not much going on during halftime in this broadcast anyway. And they're going to say the ball hit the baseline there, and it'll be Weslaco East basketball. We've got cheerleaders from both teams here. We have from both schools, I should say.
Both athletic coordinators, athletic director, assistant athletic director, superintendent of schools. It's full house, Carlos.
Tanguma handling it right-hand side. 27 seconds left on the clock here in the first half, second quarter. Rodriguez trying to create against Padilla. Good defense by her. Puts it up. No good. Rebound, Cedra. 14 seconds now. Here is Solis with it. Cerda, Lopez, corner, Peña, traveled. And it'll be a turnover. So now 7 seconds here for the Lady Wildcats. And Weslaco now going to apply a little bit of pressure. 5 seconds. Morales, 2 seconds. Morales still with the ball. Can't get the shot off. And that'll do it. That'll be the end of the first half in this 32-6A matchup. Rivalry game between the two sister schools. It's 24-6. The Lady Panthers with the lead right here. We'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll have second half.
Before David Lozano started practicing law, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. He participated in UIL athletics. He was a regional qualifier. He earned college credits through the dual enrollment program. After high school, he attended the University of Texas before graduating from St. Mary's School of Law. Now he helps people in need as an attorney. WISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For David Lozano, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
And here we go, second half about to begin in this 32-6A matchup where it's been all Weslaco High School in this game. And we'll check out some of the totals here for the Lady Panthers. We got 10 points leading the way is Emily Sines, the leading scorer in this game. And is that correct?
I think I have her for 11.
You got yes, I forgot about the free throw that she made as well. And then on the other end, 4 points for Jeanette Morales.
One correction, Carlos, in the first half, late in the first half, said Bree Pena had 2 fouls. That foul was credited to Jada Lopez, number 23, not 24.
All right, so here we go, 24-6, Weslaco Lady Panthers with the lead here. We'll have the boys game after this one. We'll switch over to another broadcast. We'll be live here on Facebook, KWES, for everybody in the Weslaco surrounding areas and anybody else who wants to check in.
Oh, yeah.
That has the internet connection.
And it's cold, so there's no reason to go anywhere. Sit down and watch the game, enjoy KWES.
All right, so Lopez now getting some direction from the sideline. And she'll get up to Leah Solis. Same 5 starters for the Lady Panthers in Solis, Sainz, Peña, Cerda, and Jada Lopez. Emily looking, they slow things down here. Good defense for the Lady Wildcats. Now Lopez going to penetrate through that defense, puts it up and score it for Lopez.
Nice drive by her on that first possession of the second half.
Gets things going. She has 4 points in the game. Just Jada. Just getting started here at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. 26-6, Lady Panthers in control. All right. Gonzalez now handling it, finds a lane, and good defense from the backside there. Emily Sines able to knock that out of bounds.
Once again, that pressure, that experience, that want to on defense for the Lady Panthers really shows.
Looking to inbounds here is Rodriguez, Morales, and Lopez right there. Weslaco was in a 3-way tie, and I say was because we got a score here at the half. Coach.
Well, it was a final, and San Benito was beaten by Los Fresnos tonight because of the weather. They started the girls' game at 4:30, Carlos, and the boys' game at 6. So that is the way it went.
Shot is up and good for Audrey Adame. And score it for the Lady Wildcats and make it now 26-8. Peña from the baseline, no go there. Solis battling underneath, goes out of bounds. So Los Fresnos with an upset victory over San Benito. That gives them 2 district losses. And that'll put Weslaco High, if they are able to seal the deal tonight, with a 1-game lead on San Benito in 32-6A.
And Harlingen has an early lead over Harlingen South on the girls' side, so that would keep them tied with Weslaco.
Lopez coming alive here in the third quarter with a 3-pointer. She's got a quick 5 points to lead everybody here in the third at 29-8. Lady Panthers in control. Gonzalez against Padilla. Padilla slapped that one away, and now Gonzalez will work to the left-hand side. Still working, gets it up. Now handling the rock. Tanguma blocking violation here against the Lady Panthers will be on the floor.
Sabrina Cerda with her first foul. First team foul of the second half.
Adame, good pass inside from Rodriguez. Can't finish the deal, and they'll move it up the court with Lady Panthers quickly now. Emily Sines finds Sabrina trailing. Can't get it to go like they did in that second quarter, but they still retain possession of the ball.
But they're giving each other, very unselfish, they're giving each other some great opportunities in the paint. And timeout Weslaco.
That's some good movement away from the action. Yup, timeout here at the 5:54 mark. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. The Lady Panthers, after this game, they continue with their district play as they'll play against Hannah. That'll be at home, and then at Harlingen. That's going to be a critical game on the 23rd of January. And that's good. Well, that's next week, right? Yes,
right.
That's a Tuesday, Friday. So the Tuesday, Friday for next week, Hannah and then Harlingen away.
Well, Hannah has the young lady that scored 50 points in the game earlier in the year, but you know they really had to battle to beat Weslaco East last Friday, and it may come down to Harlingen Weslaco in Harlingen as a pseudo district championship game.
All right. Yeah, that could be a determining game next week. Check for KWS and for any updates on that contest, maybe some coverage. I think I know some people over there. All right, 5:54 here in the third. Inbound pass. Gonzalez.
Wow.
Gets it to go. Count it. For Michaela Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not the way it was drawn up, but she ends up with 2 points.
5:30 here in the third, 29-10. Lady Panthers signs. Cross court, Padilla thought about it and lost it, and they're going to call a 3-second violation here against the Lady Panthers. Not sure who it was, but they're going to say Cerda. Looks like they pointed towards her anyway. It's not one of those where they have to call the number out,
No, it's not, and most referees will communicate with the coach, but he didn't seem to want to.
Peña with the steal. Bree with it. She's got 2 Wildcats in front of her, goes right by them, but she can't finish the play. And rebound here, Weslaco East. Gonzalez looking to pass. Gonzalez still with it. Here's Tanguma now, has it in the right-hand side, closely guarded by Lopez. Back up to Gonzalez, calling the play. Padilla is right there on top of her for the defense. And now Adame trying to dish it inside. Morales has it. Peña with the defense, and Morales will put it up there. Wild shot won't fall. Lady Panthers now in control. Cross court, Signs wide open, thought about it. Now she's going to shoot it from inside. Great pass inside to Peña. She finishes the play. Good execution there by Lady Panthers. Now 31-10 Weslaco.
And once again, that unselfishness, you got one more pass to a better shot, and Emily Signs did a nice job getting that ball to Brie Peña.
Wildcats on the other end. Here's Rodriguez. Good pass to Morales. Morales trying to split the defense right there. Foul call against the Lady Panthers. And this one's going to be called on Cerda.
Her second.
Of the Lady Panthers.
Second team
that
foul.
2?
Yes.
That is 2. So Morales goes to the free throw line here after being fouled on the shot. Rims out, no good. Checking in the game will be Aaliyah Cantu. Aaliyah with 3 points in the first half. Here's Morales. Second shot, no go. Peña up to Signs. Signs with it. Double team, finds Lopez. Now here's Padilla with it. Padilla looking to pass it inside to Peña. Has it bounce back in her face and back out. Now the good defense here by Gonzalez. Now Lopez. The Signs, Lopez. Padilla trying to get it inside to Aaliyah Cantu. But Emily Signs steps around 2 defenders and scores it for the Lady Panthers. Wow, what a play.
Don't they call that the Euro step? I think that's what I just saw there. But nice drive by Emily Signs.
Making the score now 33-10. Lady Panthers. Shot up, no good for Adame. Rebound Morales, or that's Rodriguez. And good hustle there for Lopez to draw the foul.
That's Caitlin Rodriguez's 3rd foul. First team foul for Weslaco this half, but that's her 3rd foul.
All right, 3:19 left here in the third quarter. It's been all Weslaco after a quick 2-point lead for Weslaco East to start off the game. Now they'll work the perimeter here, the Lady Panthers. Great pass inside. Cantu, turnaround. That one doesn't fall. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Wildcats. And once again, you see the great passing by Weslaco.
Well, they're running a little play there where they're coming off a pick and they're ending up with a girl inside the paint. And nice job getting the ball in there. You're up by 23, though. You're in no hurry. You can wait for the best shot you can get.
Leah Lopez will come out. I'm sorry, Leah Cantu. Here's Padilla driving the baseline. That won't go. But Cantu is right there for the rebound and the put back in.
Well, that's why she comes in the game. She's a physical force inside, plays with a lot of confidence. Leah Cantu is a big player for the Lady Panthers coming off the bench.
35-10 now. Weslaco with the lead, Lady Panthers. 2:26 in the third. Timeout called by Chris Cromer. And yeah, you got to like the play of Leah Cantu. You know, sometimes she's a starter, sometimes she comes off the bench. Right now, she's in a rotation where she's coming off the bench, and she's almost automatic. It seems like anytime she gets the ball underneath like that, she knows how to use the glass. She knows how to use her body to create space as well.
Well, she plays with such a great level of confidence when she comes in the ball game. You know, a lot of people come in off the bench and they're nervous or they need to kind of warm up or work their way in the game. Leah doesn't seem like she needs that mentally when she steps out there, she's ready to go.
Yeah. She's an athlete. She's been an athlete her whole life. She plays volleyball. She's on the volleyball team as well. I know she played a lot of softball growing up here in the city leagues, but basketball seems to be her sport. So 2:25 left in the third quarter, 35-10, Weslaco in this 32-6A intra-city rivalry between the Weslaco High School Lady Panthers and the Weslaco East Lady Wildcats. Good to have you on board here on this broadcast. If you're watching us live on Facebook, share it. Let everybody know that you're watching this game. This is our first live basketball broadcast this school year, and this 2018 year as well. And we will look for more opportunities to bring you live coverage of WISD athletics as the school year continues. Adame with it. Aaliyah doing a great job, but I think they're going to call foul here on number 5 here, Aaliyah Cantu.
Well, that's her first. That's only the 13th foul of the second half. Not a big deal, Carlos. I just opened up my weather app, and it says it's 31 degrees, and we're having snow showers.
Wow. Second time in the past few months that it's snowed. I guess if it's an actual snow out there.
Yeah, I have to see it to believe it because, but it's possible. It's cold enough and it was wet enough when we came in, so.
All right, Lady Wildcats with the ball. 35-10, Lady Panthers. 1:55 left in the third. Coach Cromer continues to coach up his team here. Tanguma with it. Tanguma couldn't get the ball to bounce her way, and Lopez ties them up, and it'll be, I guess, Weslaco East ball. Nope, possession arrow says it goes in the other direction. Let's see.
Oh, it is
or
white
what
ball?
Is the call? Nope, it is Lady Panthers basketball.
Well, that's what I had. 1:44 to go, up by 25 in the third.
All right, so here we go, Weslaco Lady Panthers. Another fantastic season for them under the direction of Coach Griselda Fino. Peña, Padilla looking back outside, and they'll work around the arc here. Signs working, finding the lane, and gets it to go. She had it on the left-hand side to the right, off the glass, and counted for Emily Signs.
Yeah, that was quite a move up in there with the wrong hand from the left side, but
sometimes they work.
Oh yeah, and she's played so much. She's made that shot before. It's just not the way you teach it.
37-10, Lady Panthers leading this contest. Here's Tanguma. Tanguma finds an open space, puts it up strong. Going to call a blocking violation here against Emily.
Yeah. Emily Signs her second foul. That's the fourth of this second half, and it looks like Tanguma Janelle will be shooting 2.
Second foul on Signs. So Tanguma will go to the line here. She is the starter, Janelle Tanguma. And her first free throw is good.
Her first point of the night makes it 11.
Second point now pending. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Tanguma's second free throw, and won't fall. Rebound Cantu, push it up the court with 53 seconds. Here's Emily Sines controlling the ball here. Peña to Padilla. Padilla thinks about it, and now I don't think Padilla's first intention is to shoot. I think the first intention is to try to pass inside for a lot of these girls, in fact. Peña will take that shot from the outside, won't fall, and Cadriel with the rebound. Might be part of the offensive scheme for, Coach Fino is let's look to pass inside first.
Well, they're calling the play. I'm sure that's part of the play they're calling. I don't want to say what they're calling the play. We're close enough to hear the coaches. But every time they do that, they're looking to pass inside.
Morales goes up strong, blocked and knocked away by Padilla, but they're going to call the foul first. And it's going to be on Emily Sines, her third foul of the game.
Yeah, her third. That is the 15th foul. Jeanette Morales will shoot 2.
.2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Morales first is good. And Aaliyah Solis will check into the game. Taking a break will be Emily Sines with 3 fouls. Morales' second free throw here now. Morales with 5 points in the game. Misses 1 of 2. I'm not sure what happened there, but it'll be Weslaco's ball once again.
Yeah, she missed the foul shot, and I believe Wesco knocked it out of bounds. At least that's what the official's saying with 9.6. Wildcats go inbounds.
8 seconds. Peña has the ball, 6 seconds, 5. Wild pass to Padilla, and it's going to go out of bounds in 3.3 seconds. Lady Wildcats have some time to work here. We have another quarter, but then after this, a little reminder, we will have the the Weslaco Panthers and Weslaco East Wildcats. Time is out for the third quarter. We'll go to the fourth quarter. It's a 37-12 lead for the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers, led by Brie Peña. Remember, she was a 32-6A MVP from a year ago. She averaged 15 points and 6 rebounds, 3 assists in the last year. Emily Sines was the first team all-district with 13 points, 4 assists, and 4 steals. And Aaliyah Cantu, those are 3 of their, I don't know if Aaliyah Cantu was a starter last year, but she was definitely a contributor. But those 3, and Kirsten Padilla, she was just a freshman last year. So those 4 right there are back from last year, and they certainly do help the cause for the Lady Panthers and help Coach Fino.
Well, if you look at the future at all, Carlos, you got number 23, Jada Lopez, a junior. Sabrina Cerda is a sophomore. You've got Jazz Sines, who we haven't seen tonight yet, who's a sophomore. Alexa Gallegos, who's also a sophomore. Leah Cantu's a junior. And Kristen Padilla is a sophomore. So there are some people in the chute, as they say, that can lead them on next year. Good, strong group of seniors, though, led by Brie Peña and Emily Sines.
Yeah, still a lot of people, a lot of good talent in the cupboard for Coach Fino. They do a good job of basketball program here at Weslaco in the City Leagues, year-round basketball.
Well, there's a tournament going on at Weslaco High. It seems like almost every weekend in the summer and in the winter and all the off season. And that's how you get better. You participate in things. Those of you that have children, if they're going to get involved in something, you got to go all in or you're not going to be successful.
Yeah, you got the church leagues, you got the Boys and Girls Club, and then, of course, you have all those traveling teams as well. And that certainly helps the programs here in Weslaco. All right, here we go. Peña with the rebound after the miss by Rodriguez. Here's Padilla. Going to try to finish it. Puts it up and scored for the sophomore and the foul. She'll go to the line. What a great play there by Padilla to quickly go up the court. Didn't even think about passing it there. She got the points, her first of the game for Padilla. And going to the line for the three-point play possible.
And Janelle Tanguma with her first foul.
Missed the free throw. The score remains 39-12. Morales handled the ball here for Weslaco East. Closely guarded by Lopez. Gadriel. Gallegos now into the game here for Alexa for the Lady Panthers. Here's Gonzalez. Rodriguez as they work that left-hand side.
You know, to get back in this game at all, Carlos, you're going to have to take some shots. And right now, the Wildcats are kind of passing around the perimeter.
And Cadriel lost the ball there and hurt her elbow, I believe.
And they're going to call a jump ball there, and it's going to go to Weslaco.
All right. Cadriel seems to be all right there, trying to shake it off on the tie-up on the floor. It is Lady Panthers basketball. Gallegos with it in the corner. Padilla thought about the three, trying to pass to Pena. Pena inside the paint, and a foul called on Weslaco East. Gadriel continues to grab her elbow right there.
Well, that was kind of a frustration foul, too, right there by Gadriel. And it's her second foul.
There we go, Pena. Looking for some points here and misses the free throw. Does Bree. 8 points for Bree Pena, unofficially. Second free throw, count it, now 9 for the senior. 40-12. Weslaco High with the lead. They scored 54 points last week, did the Lady Panthers against Los Fresnos on Friday. Score it there for Caitlin Rodriguez. Two-pointer.
Nice interior pass. Caitlin goes up, makes the basket, 40-14.
Gadriel has it after she stole the ball right there. Now Rodriguez pushing the ball up the court. New personnel now coming in for the Panthers. Signs and Cedra looking to check in. Ball is loose, picked up by Gadriel. Still has it, working on the right-hand side, closely guarded by Gallegos. Blocked by Gallegos. And she'll go to the line here. They're going to call a foul on that play. So
Gallegos' first foul,
Yeah.
16 foul
it's going to be bonus time.
on the next one. I only have 5. I have 6.
Gadriel misses the first of 2 shots. Checking out will be Aaliyah Cantu and Bree Pena. So Emily Sainz checks in and Cedra.
Yeah.
That's the correct way to say that. Second free throw here now pending. And won't fall. Here we go, Padilla with it.
Really
Padilla.
nice rebound by Serda on that last one.
Signs with it now, far right-hand side. Good defense here by Weslaco East to try to deny the inside pass. They try to get it to Gallegos, and the ball goes out of bounds. And now they put Bree Pena back into the game.
Well, you know, no matter what, coaches just like things, you're up by 30 points, but you still want things to function correctly. You still want the concentration level to be high. You still want the turnovers to be low. You don't want anything to change because of the score.
Always a learning opportunity in this game, win or loss. And I believe that's the way the coaches are taking it here from Weslaco. So Gallegos had it, trying to clear out, and a foul's going to be called on Gadriel.
And that will be her third foul.
Makes it, the score still 40-14, Weslaco High. 5:16 remaining in the game. It's been all Lady Panthers since the first quarter. Emily looking, still trying to feed it inside. Trying to go inside to Peña or Cerda. Lopez. She'll penetrate here from inside the paint, off the glass, and good. Count it for Jada Lopez. What a move.
Yeah, nice drive into the key. A little bit of a half hook shot off the board. Basket Lopez.
9 points now for the junior for Weslaco High School. Putting up strong. Morales fouled, and is she going to go to the line or this be on the side? Looks like she's going to go to the line here.
21. That's a third foul on Jada Lopez. Now I have it as 7. The scorebook has it as 6, so we'll see who's right.
So Morales has been a relatively quiet game for her. 5 points. Second free throw for Morales.
Well, the Lady Panthers have put a defender in her pocket all night, Carlos, so it's been rough sailing for her.
4:41 now left in the game, 42-16. Gallegos with it now. She'll rotate it around to Emily Sines. Still trying to work the inside. Bena takes it herself. Baseline won't go. Cantu rebounds out and right in front of Brie Peña, and she's fouled.
White 10 with the foul. That's her 4th foul.
For Cadriel?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Cantu will shoot 2.
Aaliyah misses the first one. Got 5 points for Aaliyah Cantu in this game. Seen a lot of action in this contest. Off the bench tonight for Coach Fino. She makes the second one now to make it 43-16. The girls in purple with the lead. Stolen by Sines. Sines has Peña right there. Bounce pass to her. Bree misses it. Gets it right back to Gallegos. She puts it up strong. And they're going to say this ball goes out of bounds. And the foul is going to be called on Weslaco East.
I believe that's going to be Cadriel, and that's going to be her 5th foul.
So that'll be 5 fouls on Catherine, and she'll sit down. And this will be on the side, so throwing the ball in. Lopez looking, and still looking. Has to loop it up to the front of the arc. Sines puts it up, won't go, underneath, rebound.
Cantu
and
with
that
the
is
rebound.
Cantu once again. Strong move. Seems like the only way to stop her is get in her face and, yeah, maybe even foul her if you have to.
Well, sometimes that's your only option, especially when you're the size of Janelle Tanguma and you got Aaliyah Cantu with the ball. Foul might be your best option.
So Aaliyah will earn it from the charity stripe. She makes the first one. Now with 7 points in the contest. Second one for Aaliyah. And it's good. 45-16 at 4 minutes now left in the game. Here's Tanguma as Weslaco High continues to play strong here despite the blowout lead. And good defense there by Cerda. Able to block that one. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Weslaco High ball.
And that's number 3, senior Amber De Luna entering the ball game.
Morales, as Weslaco East does retain possession here. It was knocked out of bounds by Cerda. And now with it here is Tanguma. Tangu handle it. Lopez still with a great defense. Closely guarding Tanguma. She gives it up to Morales, and she'll see what she can do. Here's Rodriguez. And you're right, they got to take shots, even if it's off the mark like there. And the shot there by Rodriguez, no good. De Luna gives it up to Lopez. Lopez finds Cantu. And going down hard is Rodriguez. It'll be turnover, Weslaco East ball.
5. So they're going to call the offensive foul. Aaliyah is inside being a presence, and that's going to happen once in a while.
3:18 now left in the game. Let's check out the defense here by the Lady Panthers. Huge lead, but they still come with the intensity. There's Cedra working there. And the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Weslaco High School ball. And that's all coaching right now, because all those directions are coming right now from Coach Fino. They don't want to let up for no reason at all. I mean, yeah, it's a blowout lead, but like I said, always coaching, always learning.
Well, you know, you're gonna hit the playoffs, and you're gonna be in situations where you're gonna play a team where you feel like I've got a 15 or 18 point lead, but they're capable of catching us. We've got to keep, continue to execute and continue to play hard. And I don't know what happened there, but it's going to be inbounds to the Wildcats.
Yeah. Rodriguez has it here. Donguma working against De Luna. Here's Caitlin. She'll put it up. Off the glass and count it. Count it for the junior. Rodriguez. We got 4 points here in the quarter now. 45-18. De Luna. Now to Signs. Signs in the corner. Back out top to Lopez. Lopez looking to left-hand side. In the corner. Signs shoots the three. No good. And rebound Weslaco East. Donguma has it. She'll work up the court. Mostly guarded by Emily. Up to Morales. Morales. And she loses it going out of bounds, but actually going to say it was tipped out by Weslaco East ball.
Well, a little bit out of control there, but once again, you got the defender right on the edge. And are they bringing the sub or not? No, they're not bringing her in, but have number 15, Leslie Ibarra, ready to come into the ball game.
2:32 now left in the game. Possession in, and Morales shoots. They're actually going to call a timeout. They'll call a timeout here. We'll go ahead and keep it here at this point. Remember, Weslaco High, Weslaco East boys basketball taking place right after this one, live on Facebook. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell whoever you want. That will be here with that game as well. It'll be a new broadcast, so you'll have to check back here on the Facebook page to look for that one. But Carlos Robledo and John Boswell will bring that to you live.
Got a lot of things going on this spring, Carlos. You got wrestling coming back pretty quick, and you got some swimming, I hear, maybe about to happen.
Let's talk about that.
Maybe some soccer.
We actually have a Saturday meet going on. It's a dual meet. So Weslaco High School and Weslaco East will be it's a dual meet, so they swim against each other. It's also Parents' Night, so we'll be doing our first broadcast
ever
of a swim meet. I don't know if it's the first. I know we've had some coverage before, but this will be the first broadcast, and you and I will be doing the play-by-play and all that Olympic-style coverage.
Oh, sure. And the Winter Olympics are about to start, so might as well get a look at it. But, a lot of things going on, and K-West does just a great job of covering everything at WIST.
And I know you'll have the wrestling coverage later on in the wrestling season as well as we cover the 32 6A matchups. All right, so we still got some more ball to be played here. Inbound pass to Rodriguez. Knocked away, and it'll be in the hands of Emily Signs. Signs talent here to De Luna. We did have Leslie Ibarra checked into the game. Seeing some action at this point, wearing number 15 for Lady Panthers. De Luna looking. Signs. 2:11 left in the game. They slow things down here. Do the Weslaco Lady Panthers. De Luna still with it. Being very patient are the Lady Panthers. No Bri Peña, no Kirsten Padilla. And they'll try to work the inside game here. Here's Cerda, pass to the outside. De Luna lost it. Here we go, Rodriguez in the other direction. Going up the court quickly. Caitlin, left hand, off the glass and good. Count it for Caitlin Rodriguez. 6 points in the quarter. She's got 10 points in the game, or I'm sorry, 8 points in the game for Caitlin Rodriguez. 1:35 now left in the contest. Emily in the corner, closely guarded by Morales. We'll find De Luna. Now up ahead here is Ibarra. And they'll go back and forth. Cerda was it, back outside. Thinking about the three is Signs. She shies away from that shot. And they'll continue. Good defense here. Donguma has it. And on the other end, can't get it to go for the continuation. So Tanguma will go to the line here. Got both Tangumas actually on the floor at this point. Number 23 and number 4. And this is Jamie Tanguma to the line. The starter is Janelle, her twin sister.
Yeah, I'm not sure the little key to telling them apart. I haven't got to know them that well yet, but I have a soft spot in my heart for twins playing basketball.
Exactly. And Tanguma missed the first one. She'll get another chance right here at the 106 mark in the contest. And that one's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Cantu. Science will handle the ball here. Under a minute now, 59 seconds and counting. 45-20 Weslaco. Cerda with the ball along the baseline. De Luna lost it at the free throw line, still trying to find the handle, and the defense here, good hustle by the Tangumas, I believe. Is De Luna seeing double?
Yeah, she didn't know.
At that point. She was double teamed by both the twins.
Yeah, who do you have? Well, I don't know, one of those.
All right, so here we go. 40 seconds now left in the game. It's 45-20. Here's Rodriguez with it. Right hand, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Soft, nice little touch right there by Rodriguez to score another one. She now has 10 points in the game, 8 here in the quarter for Caitlin Rodriguez. A little spurt here for the junior Wildcat. Turnover, white ball. 16 seconds left in the game. Got Jazz Signs, I believe?
Right.
Jazz Signs in the game also now for the Lady Panthers. Seeing a little bit of action. 10 seconds now. 9, Tanguma has the ball. 6 seconds, Tanguma still with it. Puts it up, she's fouled. And going to the line here now will be Janelle Tanguma, the starter for the Lady Wildcats.
Number 12, Jazz Signs, you just mentioned with the foul. And Janelle Tanguma will shoot with 4.7 to go, Carlos. And that first one's good.
All right, so count that one. The first one for Janelle. These are 2 points in the game. Second one pending. Only 4.7 seconds left in the game. Another contest right after this one on another broadcast here on the K-West Facebook page. Rims out, no good. In fact, there's going to be a lane violation.
On Weslaco, she'll get to shoot again.
Exactly right. Just running down the totals here. Leading all scorers is Emily Sines with 15 points. 9 points for Jada Lopez. Good game for her, especially in the second half. And 9 points for Bri Peña. 8 points for Leah Cantu and 2 points for Kirsten Padilla. Makes the second one. And on the other end, for Weslaco East, the leading scorer was Caitlin Rodriguez. 3 seconds left here. And that'll do it. 45-24. Once again, leading scorer for Weslaco East with 15 points. The leading scorer for Weslaco High, 15 points. Final score, once again, it is the Lady Panthers winning this one. For Coach Boswell, I'm Carlos Robledo. We will see you on our next broadcast. Will take place in about 20 minutes or so. Good night, everybody.